So, I made a pretty big investment. Today, I picked up a brand new PC from Microcenter. The PowerSpec G522 to be exact. Now, it's not in its proper location yet, so don't mind the messy wire setup, or the cute puppy here, or the peely still on the side panel. I will be peeling it off once the PC is in its proper location. But here we have the brand new PowerSpec G522. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the new PC and talking about the specs, talking about what even inspired me to buy this thing in the first place, and telling you guys the story, and also showing you guys my now complete gaming and content creation setup. So first off, I got the list of specs here on my phone. This PC comes with an AMD Ryzen 5 7600X processor, an AMD Radeon 7600X graphics card, 16GB of DDR5 RAM, a 1TB SSD, and the ASRock B650MC motherboard. It also comes with Windows 11 pre-installed. As for the CPU cooler, I'm not exactly sure. It says AMD on there, so I think it's some kind of stock cooler. And as for the fans and the power supply, I'm pretty sure they're the PowerSpec brand, which is Microcenter's house brand. So overall, not a bad setup, especially considering I got this PC for $850, and I've looked up all the parts on their own, and I would not be able to build this exact same setup for $850. That is an insanely good price for this setup. So what exactly inspired me to buy a brand new PC in the first place? Let's get into that. I started content creation on this thing. It's an HP Pavilion laptop, I think from late 2019 is when I bought it. And this thing served me extremely well for years, surprisingly, because it doesn't have that good of specs. It has a Ryzen 5 CPU, but it has only like their onboard graphics, and it's not very good at all. I mean, I could run low-end games, it could run Minecraft, it could barely run Adobe Premiere. It took so long to export things on this. But hey, this thing served its time. It's gotten a lot of use. Also, it has a bad battery now, and it's kind of like cracked the entire case. Some of the keys are falling off this thing. I use this thing for thousands and thousands of hours. This was my daily driver for years. Now, skip forward a few years and I met my girlfriend, and she gave me her old gaming laptop for cheap. Honestly, a really good price, hence all the stickers. These are all hers. Now, this laptop has also served me very well for the last couple years, but only one problem with it. It's from 2016. It had top-of-the-line specs back in the day. It has an Intel i5 CPU, and it has NVIDIA 960M graphics card, which is not bad for the time. And using this thing, I could play a lot more games. Editing in Adobe Premiere was so much faster. And honestly, I'm probably still going to use this thing for some light gaming, maybe, for watching videos and stuff on, maybe a tool for streaming and stuff like that. The keyboard for this laptop is amazing. It glows red. I absolutely love this keyboard. It's very nice to type with. And also, the screen looks very well and holds up today. This laptop is not going anywhere. It's still going to get its fair amount of use. But with that said, I've been thinking about building a PC for the last couple years. I've always kind of had an interest in PC building and in tech and stuff like that. Like, I'm always watching PC build videos, how to build your own PC, and I've always honestly just wanted to try it myself. I've just never been able to afford all the parts. Mostly because I want something that's gonna last me for years, and I want something that I can upgrade over time. And honestly, I just really wanted the experience of building a full PC myself with my own parts and everything. It just sounded like fun to me. So lately, I have been looking at PC parts. I have like a whole Amazon list on my phone of everything that I wanted to get. I had like a whole build plan and everything, and I was actually gonna go with an Intel and NVIDIA build. But I remembered last year my friend bought a PC similar to the one I have now from Microcenter. So I was thinking about going up to Microcenter and buying some PC parts. So just browsing on their website and everything, and I found a really nice Intel gaming PC for the same price as that one, $850. They had plenty of them in stock, and I looked up all the parts of that PC, and I'm like, wait, this is similar to the build that I want to do, but I could not buy all of these parts for this price. This is much cheaper than all the parts individually. Plus it's already built, plus it already has Windows 11. So I saw that online, and I'm like, well, that's not a bad deal at all. And that PC that I found was the PowerSpec G235, which is right here. It's got an i5 12th gen core, an NVIDIA 4060. It has a similar type of build, same storage, same amount of RAM, everything like that. So I'm like, well, hey, that's not a bad deal. I might as well go up to Microcenter and at least take a look at this thing and ask the people there some questions about it and stuff. And fun fact, I told my friend about this deal, and he's like, I want that PC. So we both went up to Microcenter together, which is kind of funny, and he actually has the same exact PC that I bought. So I went up to Microcenter, I found the PC there that I was looking at, just there on one of the tables, and I got one of the associates. I was talking to him about it. I'm like, hey, I think I'm kind of interested in buying one of these PCs. But the guy says, are you sure? I'm like, I think I'm sure. And then he points to the PC right next to it, the G522, which is the one I ended up getting. And he explained to me, yes, this is a bit different. It's an AMD build, but this computer is the same exact price and it's better in almost every single way. He told me the CPU in it is way better. The graphics card, it's about around the same. It's kind of hard to compare the brands. They have their own strengths and weaknesses and stuff, but it has a better, newer motherboard and it has DDR5 RAM instead of DDR4. And the PC itself was on sale. It's usually $1,100 to $1,200 and it was the same price as the Intel build I was looking at, and it is better in almost every way. He went through all the specs and showed me everything, and I'm like, well, I think that really is a better deal. The components are newer, the computer will compute faster, has that faster memory, it has plenty of slots to upgrade the memory if I want to over time, it has a whole other SSD slot built in, I can trade out the graphics card for something better if I want to. The computer is very upgradable, as most custom PC builds are. And I looked up all the parts individually, and again, I could not buy the same exact parts and put them together myself for that price. Like, that's an insane deal. So I'm like, you know what? I'll take it. I've been wanting something better for content creation. I want something where Premiere Pro doesn't crash constantly. I want something new that I can play modern games on as well. Because as you see here, I have a PS4 and I have an Xbox One. I do not have any new gen consoles. Like, one game I've been wanting to play recently is Marvel Rivals, and nothing I own can run Marvel Rivals. Nothing I own can run modern newer games, much less a good FPS. And also, I just really wanted a more efficient tool for content creation, streaming, and everything like that. So I went ahead and bought it, and here's where we are. Now my camera's deciding to be weird, so I'm filming the rest of this on my phone. But overall, so far, I am very, very happy with my purchase. You gotta remember, I'm jumping up like 10 years in technology here. If my most powerful gaming machine is my PS4, you better believe I see a huge difference. I've run a few games on this thing now, and I'm like, bro, this is so fast. It's weird that I've never experienced this many FPS before. So I'm like, yeah, this thing works absolutely amazingly well. I got Premiere downloaded on there and everything, and I went to edit something, and on my shorts, I like to put captions just because it's good for viewer retention. And in Premiere, you have to click transcribe, and then you have to transcribe and edit the text and everything, and then you can click to put the captions on the actual video. And this process usually takes me a very long time. Like, it takes a few minutes for it to transcribe, and then I have to go through everything, and it's kind of laggy. And then when I finally get to putting captions on the video itself, it takes it like 10-15 minutes to even load. And the whole time, my computer's like at max CPU, fans are on full blast, Premiere's doing the thing where it's trying to close and force quit itself because it's crashing. But eventually it gets it done. My laptop gets the job done. Now this thing, I clicked transcribe to put the captions on there, and I clicked to put the captions on there. It took it literally 2 seconds. I'm like, what? That is insanely fast. I'm like, I'm gonna be able to edit videos twice as fast on this thing. I'm gonna be able to make double the content I was making before. And in my opinion, that's huge. That's a huge upgrade already. So in my opinion, was it worth the $850? Absolutely. It's gonna speed up my workflow by literally 10 times. Plus, I can play a game on the computer and stream it at the same time from the computer. Plus, I can play modern games on the thing. And plus, it's a gaming PC, which is what I've always wanted. I can take the thing apart if I want to. I can put new parts in. I can upgrade it over time. It is exactly what I wanted out of a PC. So you guys can expect me to be able to make so much more content now, and I'm super excited. And finally, after so many years, I have my ultimate gaming setup. Everything is complete. The PC was the weak point in my setup, but now that problem is completely solved. So I'm going to show you guys my complete gaming setup now. Everything might not be in its correct spot yet, like the PC, but we're going to get there. Now, things are a little bit messy right now, but that's because I'm actively moving things around to make a spot for the PC, so don't mind the cable management and the boxes and everything just everywhere. It's fine, guys, I promise. First off, you guys already know, it's not its permanent location. My chair needs to go there, but brand new PC. Super excited to have this thing now. It came with a keyboard and everything. I'll probably get a better keyboard eventually. I have the mouse I've been using for years. Now, I have a dual monitor setup. This one here, I usually use for gaming, like with my consoles. I usually have one of my consoles on there, and usually I have that through a capture card into my laptop, and that's how I like stream and stuff, and that's how I play games at my desk. And this monitor I usually use for editing and stuff, and I would usually have it connected to my laptop as a second screen, and I'd have Premiere up on there and everything. But with the new PC, this is now my main monitor, and this is going to be my secondary monitor once I get a DisplayPort cable so I can hook up both at the same time. And I'll also have my consoles plugged into here through the capture card so I can still play console games on here when I want to. And how I do all of that is because I have this nice sound panel right here. Now this thing is RGB, it's just off right now, but that's how I have all the sound from my consoles and from the PC all in one spot. I actually have the box here. That thing is the Fifine SC3 gaming audio mixer. And also through that, I have this brand new mic which I've been using recently, which is the Fifine AM8T. And this thing has been working extremely well for me. I'm glad I have this new mic now. I also have this mic, which is the one I used previously. It's the Razer Siren Mini, but it's the old version of it. It does work extremely well. And I have this other mic here, which I really don't use that much. I'm probably going to be removing these two. I'm going to be keeping this one because I do like the audio from this one, but this one I can probably put away somewhere. For my webcam, I have this Logitech webcam. It does well, it gets the job done. I could probably upgrade to something better eventually or use one of my DSLR cameras, but this thing does good for now. For headphones, I'm using these JBL headphones. They do a good job. I have so many headphones. These are just the ones I have at my desk usually. Also, this guy's on a nice mic arm so I can move him wherever I need to, which is really, really nice. It stays out of my way usually, and it's an XLR mic, which I really like. Other random stuff on my desk, I have this lamp here, which I used to use for good lighting, but now I use this for better lighting, which I got for Christmas. That thing has improved the lighting in my videos a ton. Let's see, I got an Xbox controller, I got a few PlayStation games here. Here I just have like some other random stuff. I have my best friend here who passed away recently. I should probably plant this soon, it's springtime, but that's about it for the desk. Now also here I have this massive TV, which I like to use a lot. It's very fun to game on and to just watch things on. I have my Xbox One S here, which still does a good job. I still have a ton of games on it. Xbox Game Pass is a really good deal. And then also I have my limited edition Black Ops 3 PS4, which I still absolutely love. And I have my PSVR and stuff hooked up. I don't use it as much as I would like to. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see a VR video of me playing something. I also have an Xbox 360 down here, which I don't currently use, which is why it's in the shelf. I have an actual turtle shell here, which is kind of interesting. Got my PS3 under here, which is also not currently being used, and it very much needs to be dusted. Look at that. And then moving over here, I have my amp for playing guitar and stuff. That's pretty much my setup. Currently, I'm going through everything. I'm reorganizing everything. I'm moving things around. I'm gonna clean and dust everything, and I'm figuring out where I want to keep the PC and what I want to do with my monitors, because I probably want to move them closer together because I'm going to be using the PC on both monitors. So stuff's going to change, but that's all my equipment I have. It's all stuff I'm super excited to use for making better and better videos. So yeah guys, that's my brand new PC. I'm super excited about it. I'm super excited to start using it more. Excited to use it to make a bunch more videos and grow the channel even more. Thank you guys so much for the support on the channel recently. I really, really appreciate it. Everybody new who's subscribing, welcome. I appreciate you so much. And this guy right here, this is going to be used to make so many better videos. Anyways, I'm super excited about the PC. Thank you guys for watching this random tech vlog I did. Not sure if anybody's really interested in this. This is kind of a video I wanted to make. So drop a like if you enjoyed.